make the choice that is going to take you to the 9 of Cups, all right? So remember, this might be big changes, big choices coming in, okay? So like, I'm not a doom and gloom person, but like with this energy, this can say like, there is something to a relationship, a job to break free from that is taking you to where you do not even realize how good it is. Hi Leos, welcome to your Modern Maven Tarot Extended Monthly Tarot for April 2024. Thank you so much for joining me, Leos. Quick message that came out while I was clearing your cards. There was a message of do not sleep on this in April, okay? April, there's so much energetically happening and we want to make sure that we take advantage of it. So do not sleep on this energy. The shadow aspect of Leo can be burnout, okay? So we can sometimes overdo it. So I want you to really call upon some spiritual guidance to balancing your fire, balancing that inner flame, and making sure that we utilize this fiery energy in April to the best of our advantage. There's a lot of Aries energy, okay, fellow fire sign. And so we want to make sure that we call upon the spiritual guidance to use that fire, shining that higher self, right? Versus the ego so much. This is a time for us to shine and choose love and choose a stable fire, if you will. So we're going to go over a little bit of the astrology for April. There is a lot, okay? It's very similar to February, okay? February had so much energetically happening. It was like every day there was some major astrological transit, and that's kind of what April feels like. So remember though, April's setting us up for May. May is like we're off to the races, okay? So even though there is so much happening with eclipses and transits, I want you to remember that every piece of April is a stepping stone for us, personally and collectively, okay, Leos? So first thing to talk about is April 1st, Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde in Aries. So this is why there's so much happening with Aries energy that, especially for fire signs, we need to be mindful of how we show that fire when there is communication breakdowns, travel disruptions, you know, people misinterpreting what people say. And so that's where I just really want you to be mindful of how you show your fire and give grace to other people if they are not mindful of that, okay? But yeah, Mercury retrograde Aries is going to be very important for us to be very mindful of reactionary behavior and communication, okay? And then April 4th, we have Venus entering Aries. And then April 6th, Venus in Aries is sextiling Pluto in Aquarius. And so this is really good to harness that good vibe energy. Now, I'm going to be putting a link in the video for this because I'm not going to go over every transit. There's literally so much happening that I don't want to take up too much time in this tarot reading for that. I also want to shout out some of my favorite astrologers. Pam Gregory does an amazing job giving a breakdown of very important astrological transits on her channel. Donna Stellhorn is amazing. Donna Stellhorn and Heather Ensworth are really amazing. Please check out their channels. And I also recommend too the Tarot Ship with Jimmy. Their monthly breakdowns break down every transit and what's important to you. So please do check them out too. And again, I'm also linking, if you're more of the reading type like I am, I'm linking the article in which I found all of these transits. Another big one to pay attention to, obviously, new moon solar eclipse in Aries, April 8th. So this is where it's really important for us all to individually align ourselves with this energy, all right? Not the doom and gloom, because even with retrogrades, you know what I mean? Like, oh, like car breakdowns and computer breakdowns, like all that stuff. It's like, don't focus on that stuff. Like, focus on how we can utilize our understanding of these transits to be more compassionate and mindful people, right? Okay, so April 8th, new moon solar eclipse, all right? So it's the boost we need for change. These shakeups are meant to help us. And so again, when we can see the celebratory aspect of this, of things are aligning. I got moved over like this way because this is where I'm meant to be. There's a shift happening, all right? So tarot is very clearly saying, please Focus on the happy part of this. Focus on this shifting in your favor, all right? So yeah, brace yourself for some really personal, powerful breakthroughs, all right? Epiphanies. This could be around the time where a lot of us are individually and collectively having epiphanies, all right? Because it's like, for me, collectively, and how we're seeing this individually, I'm seeing it as a very big aha, like there's a percentage of people who have been seeing things a certain way. And there's a big collective aha for how we can see, like, this is how we've been controlled. This is how this paradigm has been operating, and we're not taking it anymore. Like, I just got, we're not going to take it, right? That song in our head. And like, this is where I just want us to see the benefits of these big tower moments, all right? This energy is happening for us, not to us, if we can align our energy together. And that's the big aha of the Aquarian age. The more of us that tune into each other's energy, the more of us that come saying, like, put our egos aside in an area of saying, we are meant to shine. Okay? So just have to put that out there. All right, so what else we got going on that's really important for you? But like, honestly, so much with the fire. But then also I want you to be mindful of the Pisces energy. So like April 10th, Mars in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces. This is related to those lessons we've been learning. Fire signs, I'm always telling you, don't be afraid of the water. So I really want you to see how this is that, where I said don't sleep on it. This is something to be very mindful of because of the fire hesitation of water sometimes. I don't want you to miss this opportunity because it's a big opportunity to go after what you want, all right? And so don't put it off. If you're getting this impulse and this urge to go after something, go after it, okay? And especially if it's related to a block, a limitation of fear that's been holding you back. All right, this is a time where we're going to get that nudge of whatever we've been holding ourselves back from pursuing, to go for it and to not hold back and to not allow the blocks of fear, guilt, shame, embarrassment hold us back from taking what we want. Okay. All right. And then another big one I'm going to mention. This to me is the biggest one. I mean, April 8th, that eclipse, obviously big with the breakthroughs, the shakeups. But April 20th to me is what I'm most excited about. And it's Jupiter in Taurus conjunct Uranus in Taurus. And so this only happens every 12 years. All right. So this is, again, don't sleep on it energy. So like I'm showing, like, please just don't sleep on this. Okay. This is where we have like big, bold changes coming into our lives. All right. We have to be open to new opportunities because sometimes if our ego is too focused on one thing, we might not see that this opportunity is actually connected to what we're trying to manifest. All right. So it's don't limit yourself to what you think is possible. All right. Believe in magic. And it's like almost like the opportunities, too good to be true. So don't let anything hold you back out of fear. All right. Or like a fear of past situations occurring again because it's too aligned to what you had already gone through. Okay. That's just a very important message you need to hear right now. But a lot of water energy, a lot of fire energy. And then, like I said, April 20th, so important. Again, with your fire energy, I want you to be very mindful of the end of the month because this is right before we take off with May, okay? But April 30th, Mars enters Aries, all right? Mars is ruled by Aries, how we assert ourselves. The shadow aspect of that is aggressive, assertive behavior, okay? It's the, going to war, take no prisoners type of energy. And that's where I want fellow fire signs of Aries to be mindful of how you decide to assert yourself at the end of the month, okay? Because also on April 30th, we have Venus in Taurus squaring Pluto in Aquarius. So remember, all of the transformation with the expansion that we're trying to expand in our lives, all right? It takes some transformation from us personally and collectively to get the things that we desire. And this aspect can cause power struggles. It can cause severe power struggles, all right? And so we need to understand what needs to stay and what we need to walk away from. And then once we clear what we need to clear, and again, calling on that spiritual guidance, you got that message in the beginning, spiritual guidance. There's something here I want you to just be very mindful of when what it is that you're what it is that you are manifesting, and when things need to be cleared, don't resist it, okay? And these are things that like you've been thinking about. These are things that you know and you're aware of that need to be cleared. And again, this doesn't just need to be people or job situations. It can just be habits and beliefs, all right? Beliefs in ourselves, belief in how the society works. But there's things that just need to be cleared, and we don't want to resist, all right? You assert yourself with bold confidence with that wonderful warm fire, and you are going to be A-okay. Do not let illusions from your subconscious fool you either, all right? So if you haven't done your shadow work, please do it. That shadow work journal is in my link tree. It is amazing. Every little bit feels like a weight lifted off, okay? And then it's like you get to face all of this stuff with the alignment of understanding the tower is happening for you, not to you, okay? And dream big, all right? Pisces, dreams. So I'm going to say again, I do believe that April 28th, that Mars and Pisces, oh wait, I didn't even get to that one. So there's two big Pisces energies. I'm sorry. So let's go back. I want you, Leos, this is a big message for you, okay? So please write this down. April 10th, Mars and Pisces conjunct Saturn and Pisces, all right? And please mark down April 28th, Mars and Pisces conjunct Neptune and Pisces, all right? Allow yourself to dream big. This is a time to really believe in miracles and believe in magic, all right? Okay, so let's get into it. I'm really excited. Let's see what we got for Leos for April 2024. Again, thanks for joining me. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to Modern Maven Tarot, comment if it resonates in a certain way, and share with somebody you think might need this message. Okay. Yeah, Pluto and Aquarius, embracing the water is going to bring the balance back, all right? The yin and the yang, we need both to move forward. There is so much clarity that is going to come with the Sun and Taurus square Pluto and Aquarius, and the Venus and Taurus square Pluto and Aquarius. Like there's so much here that I just want you to be mindful of your Pluto transit and the transformation that is being asked from you to answer it, all right? Please answer it, Leos, because it's big. And this isn't just big for us individually, it's big for us collectively. Okay. There was something else I wanted to say, and now I can't remember. But you know what? It'll come to me. Wow, yes. It'll come to me when, see, so I am getting a little resistance. Like you have everything you need for this transformation, and it is calling for you, okay? So remember the clarity that comes from this when we align ourselves with the changes. Amazing. Overall energy. So like I said, this is big, Leos. Your overall situation for the month of April 2024 is the world. This is ruled by Saturn. This is of completion, synchronicities, karmic completions, okay? This is the wrapping up of some cycle and taking off that mask that we've been wearing and answering the wake-up call from the Pluto and Aquarius energy. Okay, this is right, the world is right after judgment. So we answer the wake-up call. We do the transformation that Pluto and Aquarius has been asking us to do. And all of a sudden we get this divine liberation from it. So like I said, this is a very, very, very powerful month for you. And this is not only your personal life, but it's your belief systems. It's the society you live in, your community you live in, the society you live in. Like there is just a whole big new chapter coming into your life. And like the hairs on my arm are standing up. I'm so excited for you. So interesting. Page of Cups is in the area of what you need more of. This can be a childlike energy in your life or your inner child, but you really need to make sure you Do not get stuck in the shadow aspect of the Capricorn paradigm that's crumbling, all right? Do not stay attached to the tower, stay focused to the lightning bolt of change. And I want you to make sure that you do believe that life is good, that you do believe in the magic, that you surround yourself with the people who emotionally give you pure joy, okay? Focus on the people that give you pure joy. Do not let the illusions of that shadow energy of what's collapsing deter you from enjoying life, okay? Like, you can understand and like know what's going on, but you have to see it from the lens of we are shifting into the Aquarian age, all right? See, so Ten of Swords, the tarot is telling me that like you are meant to surrender to this. So when I said call upon your spiritual guidance, like people who have passed in your life that you hold near and dear, your higher self, that high priestess within you. But there's something here where the tarot is telling you like you're meant to surrender to this change. You're meant to accept the change that's coming into your life. And again, like I think this can be like a whole new way of thinking about life, about yourself, about how society works. Like there's just a big surrendering to a belief or thought process that you've held on to for a long time, but you're meant to let go of it. Okay, so, all right, Four of Wands in this area. Now, this can mean a couple things, all right? So this is in the area of what you need less of, and so this is marriage and it could, like, long-term relationships. Like, this could mean a long-term relationship in your life is ending. But what I'm getting because of the rest of the messages is we need to make sure that we're mindful of what paradigm we're focusing our energy in. Like I said, this is the Aquarian age. This is the Capricorn paradigm that's crumbling. You have to be mindful of which paradigm you're focusing your energy in because they're both here, okay? We're at that area right now where it's like you shift your perspective and all of a sudden it feels like you're in a different paradigm. Like that's the point we're at right now. And so I just really want you to be mindful of that, but not focusing too much on it, okay? And so the Four of Wands too is also ruled by Venus and Aries. So be mindful of all that Venus energy in February. You might have to go back to February, honestly, and look at some key things that happened, but focus on April, the Venus energy in April. And if there's something that needs to be addressed, we don't want to ignore it, okay? All right. Now, what you can change. I love this. Two of Wands. The tarot is reminding you that you do have a choice on which direction you take, even if you think you don't. Remember, the surrendering. There's something nudging at you of which box to choose, and you have to know that you have the ability to choose which box, okay? So, you also too with opportunities, like that's where I'm saying like where you're shifting your energy, the choices you're making and the opportunities that are coming into you, it's all within your ability to make the choice that is going to take you to the Nine of Cups. All right. So remember, this might be big changes, big choices coming in. Okay. So like, I'm not a doom and gloom person, but like with this energy, this can say like, there is something a relationship, a job to break free from that is taking you to where you do not even realize how good it is. Okay. What you need to accept, the Queen of Wands. All right. So what I love about this is the Queen of Wands is ruled by Pisces and Aries. It is the blend of the water and the fire. So remember that those Pisces placements are going to be huge. Put a star on your calendar on those days. All right. And pay attention to the surrounding days. This is a card that is optimistic, generous, and it remembers that when this queen, when they empower themselves, they empower others. This is the queen where they're walking down the street and they turn heads because of the confidence they exude. That is Leo energy at its best, okay? So this is what I'm saying is like, you need to accept that this is your destiny is really what I'm getting. You need to accept that your identity and how you see power, how you see confidence is shifting. Like the hairs on my arm, like it's there. This is a big, 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 big month for you, Leos, okay? End of the month, 9 of Cups. What is this ruled by? Mars and Pisces. Or wait, no, I'm sorry. Not Mars and Pisces, Jupiter and Pisces. I take that back. But I do think that with you asserting yourself with more Piscean energy, with more water energy, you're going to find that luck, okay? The expansion is coming from the energy of this card, all right? The confidence that comes from this huge, powerful karmic completion and karmic shift, all right? But remember, it takes surrendering. It takes surrendering. And it takes surrendering. It could be a belief. Whatever it is, just call upon the divine, call upon the spiritual guidance you have. Like I said, if there's loved ones that have passed that you hold near and dear, that like you just like, there's that unconditional love aspect, call upon them, all right? Ask them to help you surrender to whatever needs to be cleared. All right, so let's get some past life energy. I'm so happy for you because remember, all of this is leading you to everything, the emotional fulfillment that you want, all right? So make sure you take time to love that inner child, okay? All right, past life energy that's going to help Leos obtain that nice 9 of Cups at the end of the month. Wisdom with a unicorn on it. Hello, magic. Pisces magic and trees. I love this because nature is such an important aspect of all of this too, because the grounding. So all of this change and all of this transformation, the biggest aspect that I forgot to mention is making sure you're staying grounded. Aquarian energy is air. It's easy to get lifted up and lost and blown with the wind of chaos. And so it is very important that you stay grounded, and trees are an amazing way to do that. So let's do that one first. Okay, this card indicates that you have a special relationship to trees. In ancient times, particularly in Celtic and Eastern European cultures, trees were considered sacred. The Druids looked to oak trees for prophetic information, and ancient healers used tree ingredients such as willow bark for medicine. Your connection to trees may have been spiritual, including the ability to receive messages from them. In some cases, these seemingly non-sentient trees are animated by real souls known as tree people. You may have been a tree person or a tree deva in this life or a prior lifetime. This card asks you to spend time connecting with trees for healing, knowledge, and inner peace. Okay. So I really want you to connect to trees and see the magic. Like what I'm getting is, if you've ever been to the redwoods, when you step into the redwoods, you literally feel the energy. You understand what fairy tales and fairy tale magic are all about. Like you get the energy of like, there is a fairy or a gnome that's gonna like come out of here. That's the kind of energy I want you to connect with nature, is the magic of nature, okay? All right, now wisdom. So there's knowledge, there's wisdom that comes from this energy, and I think it's connected to this card. So this card indicates that you have tremendous wisdom and knowledge from prior lifetimes that seek to resurface now. Even if you've never thought of yourself as particularly wise, this card indicates that you learned important lessons and information that will serve you and others if it's reawakened now. Okay, I just got a really strong scent of detergent, laundry detergent. I don't know why, but I had to say that. So if you're doing laundry while you're watching this might like be very important for you, okay? So this card can indicate that it's time for you to return to school to seek additional education of some sort. This may be a sign that you're changing your career path. So your reemerging knowledge is guiding you toward work that is more meaningful. This card asks you to believe in yourself and know that what it takes to tackle your career that you have what it takes to tackle a career related to your true interests and passions. Okay, so I'm also this is funny because it actually brings me to what I remember. I said I forgot something. I need you to look at your north node. And when it comes to this karmic completion, please read up on your north node, okay? see what sign rules your north node and what sign what house that sign is in your chart. And ask yourself if you are aligned with your north node at this time. Okay? And if you're not aligned with your north node, that is what you're being guided towards. And the laundry too, that fresh scent, I'm also getting an indication of a clean slate. So I got to go back to Venus and Taurus, squaring Pluto and Aquarius at the end of the month, because it is allowing us to wipe the slate clean and remove toxicity from our lives. Okay. Wow. You have a very, very cool reading this month, Leos. Okay. Now let's get, and I just got like, there's something attached to you that needs to be removed and that we need to surrender and call on spiritual guidance for it. Okay. All right. So empowering question for Leos for April 2024. What empowering question is going to help Leos April 2024? Oh, I love this. How do I show love to myself and to others? How do I show love to myself and others? Remember, enjoying life and allowing yourself to just enjoy life and fill that inner cup of that inner child, all right, is so important at this time. I love it. All right. Archetype card. This can either be you or somebody in your life. We all play characters in each other's lives. The most important part is that you are the hero of your own journey, Leos. Okay, so what archetypal energy is affecting Leos for April 2024? Archetypal energy for Leos. Interesting. Okay, what do we got? It's clearly connected to a past life, so it could be connected to this tree energy or this wisdom energy. Ooh, rebel. All right, so light attributes challenges authority to affect social change, rejects spiritual systems that do not serve inner needs. Shadow attributes rejects legitimate authority out of anger, rebels out of peer pressure or fashion. Okay, so I'm, again, that Uranus energy and that rebellion, okay? Because Uranus is the rebellious planet. So please pay attention to those Uranus transits and where your Uranus is in your chart. And again, the Pluto, that big, big change. I also, with North Node, if you have a North Node in Aries, that's a big one for social justice and social change. So reminder, read up on your North Node, okay? Very, very cool. And look at, they're in a tree. There's something here with that inner knowledge with trees. I love this. Okay, so let's get some dragon energy. It is the year of the dragon. So I want to see what dragon energy is going to help Leos. Well, that was easy. Very cool. I didn't even see how that flipped there. I hope you saw that. I wasn't even paying attention to that card. Oh, you got two. Okay. All right, so we got dark blue galactic dragon. This helps you listen to the voice of the universe. Ignite the codes of your master blueprint. Access cosmic wisdom. Stop it. And enter higher service. You're being called to do something big, Leos. There's something big here for you. Okay, and this is reverse. Interesting. Black dragon cocoons you so that your divine potential grows. Meditate, reflect, undergo a metamorphosis. This could be a tree too. Wow. You got a big purpose happening here, Leos, okay? So I want to see what crystal energy is going to help Leos answer this, like, I don't even know how to describe it. Life-changing transformation. All right, let's see here. Ooh, oh, this is cool. Okay, I love petrified wood too. It's really good for health. Mindfulness, like being mindful of your health. Okay, so petrified wood, past life embrace. All right, so that past life energy, the tarot is telling you, like, this is really, please pay attention. That past life energy in April, awakening that hidden knowledge, hidden wisdom within you is life-changing, activating, okay? All right, so we're going to get a clarifier and then we're going to close this out. Thank you so much for joining me, Leos. I have a little Leo, so you guys, I love you so much. Giving you a big, warm Pisces hug. Do not be afraid of that water energy. And again, please hit that like button. Comment if it resonates in a certain way. Share with somebody you think it might resonate with. And let's see what this clarifier is going to be for Leos for April 2024. Now remember, the end of the month, 9 of Cups. Wishes come true. Wishes come true. Do not get stuck in your head. Do not doubt yourself. Surrender. Okay, Leos? Surrender. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Dang. So, all right. So the Tower. You got the Tower. This is a big month. All right? Big shakeups. Okay? Be attached to that lightning bolt of change. Because guess what? This is it. This is it for everybody. This is ruled by Aquarius, okay? The Aquarian age. Wish upon that star. Dreams come true. And you have to believe it, okay, Leos? All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Again, as always, shine your inner light, Leos. You've got this.